YouTube, it's Piggies just one. You may notice that Sammy and Cashmere are not in my bedroom and they're not in their regular cage. And I'll just basically tell you what happened. So, a couple days ago, my brother was dumping out the guinea pig cage for me outside, like the shavings. And he said he saw a bug, and I was like, well, you were outside, so you know, the bug could have just landed in the cage. And he didn't really say what it looked like or whatever, so it was like, okay, silly, okay. So then I was cleaning out the cage, and I saw these little tiny, like, jumpy bugs that were, like, black and really, really tiny. So I was like, oh, are those fleas? And so I got my mom, like, she was at work or at the grocery store coming home. So I was like, okay. I took the guinea pigs out. I put them in their pen. I looked them over. They seemed to be fine. And then Sammy had some diarrhea while she was in the pen. It looked like she was in pain going to the bathroom. And so I told my mom when she got home, and she said, well, she looked at the bug. She said Sammy looked okay, that she may have like an upset stomach, maybe it's too much vegetables. When she looked in the cage, she was like, okay, well, I don't know what they are. They're not fleas, so dump out the cage, clean it, use, vinegar, like really scrub it down head to toe, change the fleece and everything, which it was cage cleaning day anyway, so that's what I did, and I thought, okay, that's fine. Now, yesterday, which is the day after, I was going to switch out the fleece again, because when I went in my room, I noticed Sammy had some more diarrhea. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, is she okay? And then when I looked, all those little bugs were jumping on the fleece, and there was a lot of them. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was thinking, what could that be from? And it has to be the bedding. So sure enough, I looked at the very bottom of the bag, and it was a 50-pound bag of kiln-dried pine. I looked at the bottom of the bag, and there's little bugs. So the same little bugs. So I looked up on the computer by typing in what they looked like to see what they were, and they were a type of mite. It's not a mange mite or anything like that. That's like really severely dangerous. But any bug in your guinea pig cage that's irritating them, they're having diarrhea, I mean, that's not safe. So I did a bunch of research. I looked up everything real quick. I called my mom. I had a panic attack. I was like hysterical crying because I thought they were mange mites or something at first, and I was freaking out because I thought the guinea pigs were going to die. But as you can see, they're totally fine. So what I did was I put them in a laundry basket, and I took their cage outside. I didn't even bother to clean it or whatever. I just put it outside, put all their toys outside, and was like, whatever, I'm just getting that out of my room. It was starting to rain, like drizzle, not crazy rain. I was just like, I don't care if everything gets wet. I just don't want that in my room, especially with the dead goose, because I have 9 dead goose in my room. So I didn't want the bugs to get in with the dead goose too, because that would be crazy, being that there's 9 of them and stuff. So, and they were having the same bedding and everything. So I'll get into that in a minute. But so basically, I took the guinea pigs out, I put them in the laundry basket, I put their cage outside, I gave the guinea pigs a bath, I checked their skin looks fine, their fur looks fine, their feet are fine, I checked between their toes, just like the computer said. I did everything all the research said. My mom picked up mange, mite, and flea, and tick shampoo stuff. So we had that just in case and to treat them. Then I set up this corral because I don't want to put them back in my room until I know that it's totally done. I bleached my walls, I vacuumed, I Swiffered, I did everything, pulled everything out underneath my bed, everything, and I scrubbed everything to death. So my room is like sparkling clean. I took care of all that. I cleaned the dead cages out with different bedding, of course. They're currently on KT, clean and, I don't know, the white bedding, it's like a lavender bedding. Clean and cozy, that's what they're on. So the guinea pigs are in my kitchen right now for the next couple days, just until I'm sure that they're okay. Sammy hasn't had any diarrhea since last night. Last night she looked like when she went to the bathroom, it looked like it was a little hard for her, but now she's totally fine. There's normal poos, normal pee. She's eating. She never stopped drinking or eating, which was really good. We have like rehydration medication for them just in case. I forget what it's called, but my mom has it, so just in case they did get dehydrated, everything's okay with them. They're eating, they're nice and healthy. You could tell they had floor time, they were running around, they're doing so good, and they're enjoying being in the kitchen for now because they're getting so much attention from everyone who walks by, and lots of treats and cuddles and pets. Like I said before, that the Degus were on the same bedding that they were. I think, well, my mom actually said this was, she thinks the Degus didn't get the mites because they take dust baths, which I think makes sense because I guess the mites might not like dust or something, I don't know. But I cleaned out their cages and scrubbed all that down and checked them over. They don't have any, so that's great. So, yeah, just waiting a couple days for everything to, like, so that I can keep an eye out, make sure that there are none, and then I'll put them back in my room. So basically I'll just show you what they're in right now. They're in a 2x4 cage. This is my dog's Run. He's a little dog, and it actually goes out another 2 feet, or not 2 feet, I don't know, like 1.5 feet. So, but I don't have enough room in the kitchen for that. So this is my dog's pen for when we go camping. But I brought it inside from our camper and put it in here for them because I didn't even want them to use the same grids or anything, because I just want everything to be totally clean. So everything was bleached and scrubbed and it's getting totally clean. So once I know that my room is mite free and stuff and there's nothing else in there, I will put them back. So they'll be here for another like 2 or 3 days, I'm thinking. So yes, so this is my dog's pen. It's a 2x4 cage. Oh, that's another thing. I had to throw away so many of their toys in their houses. I threw away their grass hut, which is their favorite. Their second favorite, which was like the Twiggy tunnel thing, the willow tunnel. Throw away the grass balls and like everything. I was so annoyed. They had one of those things, the green things, like the twisty things that kind of looked like DNA strand. I had to throw that away. I'm so aggravated. But yeah, it's so aggravating, and I'm going to email Amazon because that's where I got the bedding, and I'm going to be like, ask them for my money back or a gift card or something so I could order something else, because that's ridiculous that like they could get that, because obviously they were irritating Sammy and stuff. They shouldn't be selling bugs in it. They should check their supplies. And it was irritating Sammy. She was having diarrhea. You could tell she wasn't comfortable. And you know, like, we're consumers, we trust the people we order from, thinking that, you know, they care about pets too, but I guess the truth is they really don't. So I'm going to email them and ask for my money back, and if they don't, you know what, they don't, but I do want them to know, because hopefully it can, maybe they'll check their bedding better or something, and somebody else won't have to go through this and have a whole day where they have to scrub their house and, you know, move their pigs around, be inconvenienced and all that stuff. And the poor pigs, that's what I felt bad for. So anyway, I'll give you a quick cage tour. They have their water bottle over there, their food dish with pellets. They have their giant, like, barn. And I have that in here because they can't have that in their other cage because they can jump over the CNC grids with it because they, like, jump off it. So I put it in here because they can finally use it again. They have their elephant, a couple jingly balls, a couple washcloths, their hay, and their piglet. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll give you more updates later when they're back in my room. Alright, thank you guys. Comment, rate, and subscribe.